Hello, fellow Flosstubers. I'm going to try another video and thank you and welcome back. It's been a month. Thank you to the new subscribers. I hope you'll stick around for a while. um, really don't have a lot to talk about this time. I really haven't done a lot. I've done more purchases, I think, than I have done stitching, and I was involved with Quilts of Valor. And so, oh, by the way, I will put a link down below. We were on Como News. No, not Como. We were on King 5 News last Wednesday. So I will put a link down there and show you what we do when we present our quilts. And it's awesome, and I love it, and I get choked up every time. So anyway, not a lot going on. And excuse my sweatshirt, but you know what? It's cold, it's rainy, and I live in Washington State, so I think we're getting really cold. We're supposed to have a storm coming in this weekend, you know, like a thunderstorm, and we rarely get thunderstorms here in Chehalis. So anyway, like I said, I haven't really done much, so this is pretty much some of the purchases I've done, a little bit about my cross stitch, and I probably have more stuff about my Brazilian embroidery this time because I'm getting set up to teach a class at Wayland Quilt Works in Centralia. So I'm working that out. It's going to be kind of fun. I did finish a little project for that, but I gave that to the store owner because it was her sample, and so all I did was make it, and she gets to keep it and do whatever she wants with it because I have enough little things. I probably could have made it into those cute little pillows that Beck Island, I think, does. I think that's her name. Anyway, so I'll get started a little bit on my Brazilian embroidery first, because I did take a class from the founder of Brazilian Dimensional Embroidery International Group. That's what I'm a member of, and it's based out of Portland, Oregon. At least right now it is. It tends to roam all over. It's international, and that's where I go to seminars, and we get people from all over the world, even Australia and that, and it's kind of cool because you meet all these people. So the last time you guys saw what I was doing, it was the birds, and I'm still doing the birds. So this is what it's looking like right now. Okay. And I was working on the tail. The tail's done, and I'm also working on, if you can see along the bird feeder, the little feeding, the seeds and stuff. I haven't decided if I'm going to leave it at that. I might just leave it where it's at. Looks good. I don't think I need a lot more. And then my next step is to do a tree with some pine cones. Not pine cones. Pine cone. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm working on that. And then this will be done, and I'll be really thrilled to see it done. A lot of people love it. My husband doesn't like the pattern, but he loves the work I'm doing. Go figure. So anyway, some of the purchases that I've done. Oh, so when we took the class from the founder, she was teaching us, see if I can find it here. I had it here a minute ago because I already did a video and I didn't like it. So this is the pattern that we did, or that we worked on. And I thought I had my doodle cloth here, but I don't. So anyway, we did work in the corner of this one right there. And so we were learning some how to make these pretty lacy flowers. So that'll be fun. And I haven't really decided if this will be my next project or if I'm going to, excuse me, the itching's back. If I'm going to do, think, my teapot. And I think I'm going to do the teapot first. This one was okay. It's got a lot of more complicated. It's a learning tool, which is good. So I will practice on that, and I will do some learning tools on that, and then I'll have a sample to what to show. But I did get this one, and it can work into a pillow. And all of those flowers are different different techniques. And then this is a way to learn techniques. So she's got some samples of how to do it, and so we can work on that. And I bought this that I'm going to do the different types of leaves and stuff that's done in Brazilian embroidery. And this one, I may check with Rita at the quilt shop and see if she will teach this. She will let me teach this as a beginner class, because you learn the different ways of doing leaves and stuff. So, and then this one is the different types of stem stitch that's out there and border stitches. So it's a sampler piece as well. And I bought this pattern. Not real crazy about it, but it's something quick and easy. And I may just straighten it up a little bit. I'm not too crazy about the way it's kind of wonky around there. So I may change it up a little bit. So those are the patterns that I got, and they were cheap. They were like $3 a piece. So you can't go wrong. Anyway, so then I bought this pattern online, and I have another one that I bought with it. I wanted something that had the Celtic designs to it, and this was on sale, so I thought, well, I'd get this. But this was my second pattern, not my first pattern, and the first pattern is out of stock, so I don't know if I'm going to get the first pattern. And that doesn't make me happy, because I only bought the second pattern because I didn't want to pay shipping to up. Yeah, I have weird ways of doing things. And I don't know if I showed you this. This is the pattern that I got for my adopted son, Mr. Dan. His parents both passed away in January, a week apart. And there goes the mouth not catching up. Anyway, yeah, okay. So this pattern, it says, the path is long, let us walk together. The times are difficult, let us help each other. The way is joyful, let us share it. As life opens before us, let us begin. And so this will be, he's getting married, I think July 16th, June 16th. So it's going to give me something to work on, and when I take it out of the package in January, you will see it, because I will be showing it to you. I did get some fabrics because I love June designs. Oh, I just love her stuff. So I got this. And the pits of this is orange, and it's showing up yellow on you. So, and wait a minute, I have more. I went crazy, actually. I did. I love her stuff. So when she had this bright red, I had to get it too. So there's the bright red. Oh, there, it's actually showing up. On the video I did before, it was like a, oh, it was an ugly color. And then I did this one. Yeah, see, those are coming up with the regular colors. So those are gorgeous, and I fell in love with those. And then I got these. One was her usual thank you, and then I bought these because I thought that would be cool to try on something. So those are most of my big purchases. And then I've been working on my Mirabilia, and there she is. And I'm doing the leg right in here, and all the skin is one-on-one. So instead of 2 up and 2 over, where you do 1 cross, I'm doing 1 cross with It's just 1/1. So where I normally do a cross, there's 4 1-on-1s in that spot. Makes sense? I don't know. Anyway, so see? And I think it's gorgeous. I really do. So I keep thinking maybe I should do the beads so I quit confusing myself that I have to skip that particular spot in order to let the beads go there. Itching again. So as I look around, oh, I made a purchase. Another purchase. One of the gals, when we were doing our Brazilian embroidery, her husband does woodwork stuff, so she brought it, and I spent a lot of money on woodwork stuff. But I really fell in love with this one. It's gorgeous. And she had the, I keep thinking thread catcher, but that's not it. It's anyway, this sewing one that pulls the threads when you make a mistake. This one's actually a crochet hook. See the crochet hook? And there's more pieces to it. And this was not cheap, I will say that. But it's worth it to me. So, there you go. Crochet I love to do when I get frustrated and I get tired of cross stitch, embroidery, or something like that. I just want to work on that. And a lot of times if I find out that somebody's going to have a baby, then I'll do a baby blanket, and that'll get me back into crochet. So I'm going to try these crochet hooks out. And if they're in the right spot for me, then I'm going to go down and clean out my crochet hooks down below. And then I'm going to sell them or get rid of them. I just want some nice stuff. So this is one way to do it. And, you know, the older we get, the pickier we get. Go figure. So, that's basically it. I did enlarge a pattern for a Christmas one that I was going to do, but I accidentally pulled out the wrong pattern. So, I don't have it here to show you, but I will show it to you next time because chances are I will probably start it. I do want to get Memorabilia done, but that's going to be interesting to how that goes. And I have a couple of Quilts of Valor things I need to do. I'm binding a quilt right now that we're going to be giving away, and so at the next meeting I need to take it back and give it to the gal that made it so she can put the label on the back. But I do help with those. I do applique eagles. I have 2 of them that a friend has, and she's going to put it to a quilt. And then I have cut fabric for 3 more. So it's not like I'm not doing anything. It's just I don't have anything to really show that I'm doing anything because most of it is prep work. So hopefully next month, and I hope it's not a whole month before I do this again. But I guess it's partly because I'm frustrated with the way the videos are coming out, and I've talked to my son, and so he says it has to do with how much RAM and stuff like that. And chances are, when I bought my tablet or my laptop, I don't have the video capability, so it's coming up short. So I'm talking to him, and there's a possibility that I may be buying a new laptop, or I may just get a tablet that I can do it on the tablet. So it's going to be interesting. It may take me a month or 2 to decide what I'm going to do, but hopefully I'll fix all this part where I'm a little shorter or a little slower than my mouth. So I do apologize for that. I thank you all for coming. There's not a lot here. I'm boring as usual. I really am boring. And I started bowling Wednesdays and Sunday nights. So tomorrow night's bowling. I'm looking forward to it. And that's basically it. I'm gonna get back to stitching, and hopefully I'll have a lot more to show next month or in 2 weeks. I'm going to try to do it in 2 weeks, but it's looking like I do it once a month. So May you all have a great day, and God bless us all. So, till I see you again, take care.